Hey, what's up, everyone? Coach James here with owner of Got 'em Fit, and here with our Fit Dad movement. I'm bringing Jose onto my little show here. Jose, how you doing, my man? How you doing?
Doing well. Good to see you.
Good, man. Thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to have you on here, man, and tell your story. As the last 28 days have been pretty damn good, man. Knocking out, what do we get? 11 pounds, 3% body fat? Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Feels good.
How you feeling overall?
Overall, I'm feeling great. Energy's up, and just ready to get back to it. Another 28 days, and see if I can keep it going.
Heck yeah. Well, let me ask you this, man. I mean, what would you say was the biggest challenge here in the last 28 days, like the changes that you've seen?
I would have to say in the cardio, it was lacking during the first week. Winded mid-workout. Was barely getting through the workout. But then I started seeing a change after the second week. Towards the end, I was able to finish the workouts. I wasn't gassing as bad. So it was awesome. It was really good.
Heck yeah, that's the cool thing about it, man. Like as the workouts go, the endurance gets built, and then you start seeing yourself, okay, I'm able to push myself a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah, man. Now you're a busy dad. So let me talk to you about like as far as just the time commitment of doing this and, like staying busy, right, with the kiddos. And also like the extremeness of this. This wasn't very extreme. It wasn't like you were starving yourself and working out 10 hours a day. What would you say?
No, not at all. As far as the scheduling goes, to be honest with you, everybody's busy, and I know everybody's got a lot going on, including myself. It's, you start making excuses. You start, and then you start just compromising everything else. And then by the end of the day, you're so tired, you just want to just go to sleep, which at the beginning of the day with the times that you have, I started just getting in there and starting to get it done. Things started feeling good. I like the way my day started going. So I kept doing it. I kept on trying to push myself and, eliminating whatever mistakes. And as far as the eating goes, it's not hard at all. I mean, you have your proteins, you have your carbohydrates, and then, you have your fats as well. You break it down.
My fitness pals, where you were logging on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only that, you broke it down for us. And it made a big difference as far as my meal went. I wasn't starving. And then not only did I see a change in, in my energy, I started seeing a change in my consumption as well, because I was eating all these healthy things. You allowed us to have a lot of vegetables and fruits. We didn't have to cut that. So it was pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, man. That's the thing, man. It's all about having balance. Because some people go to the extreme all the time with nutrition, and it doesn't need to be, And with our lifestyle, you don't want to cut carbs completely because you'll be miserable. And your kids, right?
The temptations are there. So we just gotta bite the bullet, man.
Yeah. That's it, man. And then also having stuff and enjoying things along the way, whether it's a cheat meal or it's okay, I'm going to reward myself this because I did this week and whatnot. So it's not such a chore to just be eating healthy all the time,
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Now let's think back when you first joined the challenge. Like, what are some things that that you were doing in the past to try to do to get to these results, and maybe you failed at compared to now?
In the past, just not having a whole lot of accountability, not being very consistent in the meals or working out. I try to work out 3 times a week, but then I just wasn't making it. It ended up being once or not even at all. Then I found myself not going for months. And then the diet itself, I'd eat great, but then I didn't know what I was doing with not even a diet. It's just a meal plan. Wouldn't even know what to do with the meal plan. So I started eating all these salads. Then I get bored. I said, you know what, forget it. So, I mean, having those guides and you giving us the tools to apply them, it helped out a lot.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Now, what would you say is different this time around compared to last time? Like would you say support system, like a group of dads doing it together?
Yeah. Seeing, it's going to the gym. You see all those guys. doing a deal. And then not only that, like it kind of intimidates you a little bit, but it doesn't. I mean, just it kind of depends where you're at. But with these guys, I mean, you're not only the guys, but everybody else in those classes. They push you. They push each other, and it's a sense of community, and I like it. They make you feel belonged, and everybody's pushing everybody. And by the end of the day, it's high fives for everybody. So it's good. It's a good feeling. It's a good time, and everybody's can't wait to see you again. And it's awesome. It's a great feeling.
And also, I mean, like you said too, like with the workouts, like you're not going. You're in the past, right? Like in the past, you just wouldn't go to workouts. And even with this process, right, coming 3 times a week or whenever you could make it, but then also having the online workouts there too. So if you couldn't make it, you had a kid event, you do it from your house. Whether it's body weight exercises or some dumbbells, you had access to that. So I know that'd be huge too for you guys. Now, what advice would you give yourself before you even came on, or maybe somebody that is like sitting on the fence thinking, I don't know if I want to do this or not? What would you say to them?
My advice, if I would give myself to do it again, is get off your ass. I mean, get off your butt, do it. You have nothing to lose at this point. My biggest reward out of the whole deal, I mean, yes, thankful for the weight loss and everything else, but my biggest reward was when my daughter was able to give me a hug. She gave me a hug, and she's like, Dad, my hands can go, all the way around. And that made me feel good, and I want to keep going. That's my drive now,
That's awesome, man. That's freaking awesome. And dude, I tell you, is that not like the best though, like the rewarding part? Because when you can see that, especially your kids, right? Because like my biggest drive is my family, right? Like obviously being successful, proving people wrong, people that doubted you, stuff like that. But like the family, man, when it comes down to your kiddos, like obviously I got 3 of them, and I mean you got the kids as well. So it's at the end of the day, it just comes down to, hey, all right, what do I got to do to not only provide but be a good example for our kiddos,
Absolutely.
And you're doing just that, man. And super proud of you, dude. You kicked butt. And
Thank you.
I'm excited to see what the next 28 days, weeks and weeks to go, because, dude, your drive's kicking butt here, man. And sky's the limit, brother. So,
absolutely. Thank you for holding us accountable and, pep talking us up. I appreciate it. It helps out a lot. So thank you.
Hell yeah, man. Well, dude, super proud of you, man. You're going to inspire a lot of dads out there. Can't wait to share your story. And, dude, keep kicking butt, man.
Will do. We'll see you.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Bye.
Now, if you're watching this and you can relate to Jose, then you've probably tried other diets, you tried other things out there, had motivation, maybe you got stuck, you maybe kicked back into it again, and you're just kind of trying to figure out what's the best fit for you. Well, guys, that's why I'm here to help you. So, I'm going to be opening up 3 spots here for my program, and if you're selected, you'll get the VIP upgrade, and then on top of that, you'll get a 50% off on all of my packages. Now, I know what you're thinking, what makes this different than all the other packages out there and other training programs? Well, like Jose said, man, it's a group of dads, fit dads, career-driven, that are looking to make some changes. And if that's you, then this is the one for you. If not, no harm, no foul, then you'll move on. I'm sure you'll be successful at this. But, there's a lot of things that ask, okay, well, how does this work? I don't think I have time for this. Time's I get it. There's not a lot of time in the day, and we're constantly busy. But if you're not taking care of yourself, then how are you going to take care of others, right, and your family? So I think at the end of the day, it starts with you. And you got to find some time, man. And that's where we kind of help you out there. Whether it's 30 minutes or an hour, we look at your schedule and we figure out would be best for you. And then the other thing is price, financially. How can this work? I don't think I can afford this. Well, I think you can. It just comes down to, what are we spending our money on? What are we invested into our life and our lifestyle, what we want to create? Then it's going to make a difference, especially if you're buying a latte once a day for the next 30 days. There you go. That covers your cost right there. So I think those things won't really matter when it's all said and done. So if you're ready to make this change here in 2018 and take it to a whole nother level, then just click the link below and fill out that short little application and answer some questions, and you'll find out right there if you're meant for the program. If not, like I said, no harm, no foul, and move on. But if you are, just click that link below, and let's move forward, and let's change your life. All right? James Hanton here from Got 'em Fit, signing off, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.